Yeah. This thing specifically came in and tore him apart for some reason.
Frigate standing by.
Commander on deck.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
Don't think that's gonna do much for us, but worth a try.
Interdictor field engaged.
Our shields are good. I can't maneuver. We're drawing up.
Come on, come on.
Falling out of formation.
Out, 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 out.
Keep your eyes open. I've been hit. I need help here. I can't see him. We need to
Oh,
break
I
off.
can't even look at how much we've got left, really?
No good. I can't maneuver. I need help.
That goes another Hajen.
Full throttle. I've got one on me.
Okay, well that was a waste. I'm not sure why they were doing so much more damage to us than the last time we encountered a fleet much like this. Like, yes, they had a few more of the smaller things, but especially that first Allegiance. Like, am I imagining things, or did it feel like that Allegiance went down much more slowly than previous times? I guess this sort of fleet is just much more suited to defensive roles, and it can't do that kind of offense. I'm not sure what we're gonna do against the Empire generally, though, if we can't even just hit a planet like that. How much is left? 100. Okay, well...
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, it's also that. Not auto-resolving it, because we can't afford to lose anything else.
Enemy unit sighted.
Iron cannon firing. Choose your reinforcements.
With haste.
No getting away.
Moving to your coordinates.
Preparing for hyperspace jump. Preparing for hyperspace jump.
Move to that location. Affirmative.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit annoyed by that battle. Because by the intel we had, it should have just been a few ships, and I'm really not sure where they got all of the rest of those reinforcements. Because we've seen the forces in that area, and I was under the impression that they had moved them back, and then gotten cut off by the corporate sector. When they... Oh. Right. Okay. That didn't look like that was blocking fire at that. That was weird.
Has been defeated.
But yeah, like, they had a fleet in going in this direction with that Superstar Destroyer. And then I thought they had pulled it back, because we saw it over here somewhere. And they were doing a lot more over here. And then this happened. I noticed this just a bit ago and thought, this has been cut off, so they can't have that much here. Where did all of this come from? I mean, I assume it's around here, but, like, they would have been able to get reinforcements from Nar Shaddaa. There's no way they got them from there. Fabricia? Probably. Because if they launched, then because of the way the AI works... I'm not sure, but it's really that stupid interdictor. I went into that with the assumption that they don't have an interdictor. So that's really frustrating. How are you meant to be able to take on this kind of military strength. Especially since we have seen before that this kind of fleet should be really good against this kind of fleet. And again, why did that first allegiance take so long to destroy? I don't get it. Something about that just felt off for some reason, as compared to the previous times we've done that battle, or that sort of battle anyway. Guess we're gonna need a command slot. Who are we getting? Don't know. I don't know who's available. I'm thinking I'm going to get someone with a sturdier ship, because next news, hero killed Galactic. Okay. But yeah, I'm not getting anything smaller than a Dauntless. Because that has been a concern of mine before with Iblis, because of that small ship. Akbar having an MC-90 is much preferred. Oh, I thought that was a quick research. Why does that take a long time? Is that really necessary? Okay, well, I wanted to just take a look at what we've got, but I guess we're not doing that yet. I think we need more fleet tenders. I think we also need more of the, we lost all of them. What are they called? Belarus. Lots more of these. And these. I'm thinking part of the problem might have been that we had too much of, like, this sort of deal. I mean, we didn't have very many actual Coronas, but we had a lot of these. These are not as good as these for the fleet tending. At least, I don't think they are. Come to think of it, I'm not actually sure, and it doesn't say. Wait, it doesn't say? I thought it did say. Hold on. It just says fleet tenders repairs ships. I thought when we saw that Altor it said... no, maybe not. Maybe it just said it was a larger area or something.
Vehicle in production. Constructing unit.
You know what? I think I'm going to reinforce that fleet rather than waiting for that upgrade, waiting to get this. Specifically because we can get everything that is needed for that fleet, and it's not, this doesn't, like, let's see. The only thing that fleet would want from this upgrade, warrior gunship, maybe? Agave? I'm not actually sure what a warrior gunship is. The rest of these, Majestic, Defender, Nebula, Endurance, those are all, larger ships. None of them are the sort of small frigate type thing that we want for this fleet. So I'm going to go ahead and start rebuilding that now. You know, I just had a thought. We could actually attack this. I had the idea of bringing these guys down in this direction anyway, but in particular, considering the way things are going, I'd kinda like to attack this simply so that we get to see some of the hut units. Because, like, considering what just happened here, I imagine we're not getting through this area anytime soon, and these two are probably not long for this world. So maybe we do that. Should I spy on it first? I was gonna spy on Severo. I don't know. Put a pin in that. Because I was also having a think about this here fleet. I've been going through all of this information here, try to get a better idea of damages and whatnot. This is a lot of information, and I don't remember most of it, but one thing I can't help but notice is a lack of any information regarding accuracy values, which is not super helpful. Like, sure, this gives me an idea of how much raw firepower this or that weapon has, but like, if I don't know how accurate it's gonna be against such and such target, then it doesn't give me... I don't know, it's like basically missing half of the information, I feel. Oh. Lost a couple more heroes, looks like.
Moving into position.
But also, before I forget, something I thought about just a minute ago regarding this fleet. You know what it'd be really nice to have with a fleet like this? It would be something quite large, with a lot of shield and just general tank, that also perhaps doubles as a fleet tender. Now, we can't build anything like that, but we happen to have a neighbor over here who just might. I don't know if they have any of them.
Let's see what this new gunship can do.
I'm also not sure if they're too large for the boarding. But if they do have any,
Research
and they
complete.
are, that'll be this. But yeah, if they are potentially boardable, I think I might try and go in and yoink one.
Let's see what this new gunship can do.
They'll probably be up here. They just took that. Right. Do we get a discount on getting these guys? I don't remember. They're only 1,000. Okay, yes. So
Destination
I want to take advantage of that. And they don't have any here. Well, one more potential, at least in this area. Like, I don't have very high hopes, but since we're in the middle of rebuilding this fleet anyway, if there's a chance that we could get something like an Altor, or heck, even the Empire of the Hand, I think, has some decently sized fleet tenders. If we could get something like that, there's one just like hanging out around here somewhere. Why does this planet not have anything on the ground? But the okay, that's weird. But anyway, yeah, if there does happen to be something of that sort hanging around nearby that we could potentially take advantage of and stick in this fleet, I think it's probably worth trying at least. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, who do we have? We have got Command Tier 3, Command Tier 4, Command Tier 4, Command Tier 5. Okay. I guess that makes you. You're in an MC-80B. That's pretty sturdy.
Researching.
Yeah. Like, I'm not really sure why you would pick someone with a lower command tier over someone with a higher command tier. Honestly. So, yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead with that.
Cruiser ready. Commander.
Right away.
Well, we built those really fast. I just ordered them. Oh. Lost. Oh, no, dear. Isard has been defeated. And the people of the galaxy can rest a little easier now. But that's not all. Her ship, Lusankia, is in our hands now. I have no love lost if we just scrap it, considering all the horrors that thing has hosted. But a Star Dreadnought of that power, after the proper repairs, could make a huge difference for the New Republic. Oh. What would that require? Oh boy, that's a lot of credits. That's a lot of credits. I think we need to prioritize this first. Although saying that, I don't know. The problem with the research is it doesn't give you anything immediately. At least I don't think so. So that's a lot of credits that you just kind of not really throw away, but you know what I mean. Like you just kind of
Unit.
use them and then you don't have them,
Moving out.
and then you're waiting for other stuff to get built.
Those coordinates, sir.
I don't know.
Entering hyperspace now.
Probably should get a
Vehicle in
few of
production.
these.
Heading out.
Research complete.
Okie dokie. You go ahead and join this fleet. Oh, hello. Who we got here? No fleet tenders. One of these would be nice to have. These are the interdictors, aren't they? I don't know, I can't see the tooltips. I appreciate that this lingers for a while, but I do wish there was something you could press to, you know, move it along a little. Yes, that is the interdictor. Be cool to have some other types of carrier. But no, none of that is really what I'm looking for. I really want something
At your command.
vaguely in the line of a
Let's see what this new gunship can do.
lightning squadron. Don't know who any of this is. I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Oh, Altor. Something like an Altor is what I would like.
Vehicle in production.
For this specific fleet, that is. I thought we had lost quite a few more of the DP-20s. I might have gotten a few too many of those. Oh well, I mean, probably fine. Angela Kryn. Feel like that's a significant name, but I don't remember. Well, either way, let's see here. We're about at the sort of place where we could potentially get this going. Do we want to do that, or do we want to... We do get a discount on this. Ooh. And he's command tier 2. Which sounds really nice until you remember that he's in an SSD. Which means, like... Actually, how much fleet cap is that? 210. So you're only getting that command tier 2 on 90 pop cap worth of units. That's not really that worth it, to be perfectly honest. Like, not for the command tier. Like, the ship is great. Having a command tier on a ship like that is better than nothing, but at the same time...
Approaching.
Who? Where? What? Why? Really? Oh, that's probably them, isn't it? Y'all sure you want to do this? We don't have any station. We don't have any station. Something we could potentially do. Just kind of find out what we're up against before having to fight it.
Let's see what this new gunship can do.
Just let them hit the planet. We'll see what it is, and then take things from there. Might decide that Akbar is the wrong choice for that fleet. Wow, that's only 100? So we can get like double that. I'm noticing that the Hajens take an awful long time to actually build. Like, good grief, what is this?
Sasheen Cruiser reporting.
Hi there, how are you? You have good grief. Alright, who you? Tier 4, Imperial Star Destroyer, okay. Tier 5, Dauntless Heavy Cruiser, okay. It's not really that much. Oh boy. It's a lot of heavy dual turbo lasers. Okay. What's this? Modular Task Force Cruiser Support. That is not gonna do them a whole lot of good. They've got a lot of interdictors, but they are small and would be easy to destroy. Battle Carrier. I don't like that. Yeah, that does kind of make me feel like Akbar is probably the wrong choice, although he does have a lot of anti-fighter support. But, like, that's kinda the big thing. As in, that's the big thing. In a defensive battle, if this fleet was back at full capacity, they would be vicious against this. Especially with this being all heavies. But as things stand... I don't like you for that fight either. If they didn't have those interdictors, I'd say we'd just go for it, but they do. And I don't like our ability to fight them off. You know who would be ideal for this? You. With all the bombers. Except we don't have any bombers anymore, because they all got blown up. Viciously. At the same time, I don't want to just let an ion cannon go to waste. What do we do here? I don't like the idea of going into a capital ship versus capital ship brawl like this when we are so outnumbered. So... I think we're gonna have to just let them have it for a minute. As soon as they pull some of that stuff back, we'll head back in, but problem is none of our current fleets that are up here at the front have the kind of fighter bomber capability that would be necessary to be able to neutralize these things. Not quite. Oh, this one is not as capable as ours is it? Is there any easy way to, like, see both at the same time? Not really. Yeah, because it's a frigate, we would need a pretty substantial number of fighters and bombers. Or a pretty substantial number of this sort of small stuff that's capable of going in deeper. But the combination of the Lucrehulk, medium turbo lasers, heavy dual lasers, medium quad lasers. See, this is where I'm like, okay, so this all in here gives me a good idea of how much, like, actual firepower that thing has, right? And how much it could do against frigates, right? Doesn't tell me anything about how accurate this thing is going to be at its max range against our stuff. So, like, I don't know. We're gonna have to just hold off for a bit, I think. You know, I'm half considering putting a couple of quasars into this fleet. Would that be a good idea? I don't actually know.
Vehicle in production.
I'm definitely gonna kinda double down on the fleet tenders.
Tactical battle imminent.
Yeah. Should we do the thing? I don't know. Maybe after next cycle. What do you actually have? Seems like a commando type. And then strike breakers, which are pretty sturdy. I don't think they're as sturdy as jail speeders, though, are they? Isn't it like strike breakers are like more medium, and then, oh, that's not confusing. Class, heavy vehicle, health, medium vehicle. Okay, that's helpful. Doesn't have shields. I guess it's just jailbreakers that. I guess it's just jail speeders that have shields. Okay, well, either way. And then there's these stupid things. Oh, that's annoying. We might be able to kill quite a few of them, though, if we get some, anti-air. This is the thing that flies, right? Is it not? I'm not entirely sure. I think it's the little ones that fly around. There's like 3 in a squadron. Maybe not. Right.
We've secured a build pad.
T2B over. On it, sir.
We've secured
Highly
a build
unlikely
pad.
that we're gonna be able to. Ooh, the lag.
Can do.
Highly
T2B,
unlikely that we're gonna be
copy.
able to stop them from getting to that,
Course
but I'm gonna do at least a little AA. I mean, why not?
We've
Even if I don't,
secured a build
even if
pad.
those aren't the vehicles
We've
that I think they
secured
are,
a build pad.
certainly can't hurt.
We've
I'm
lost
not
a build
doing field bases. I don't feel like they're
Enemy
worth it.
forces ahead.
You just don't get enough out of them to be worth it, I feel.
pad. We've secured a
What are we
build
getting?
pad. Construction
Bantha
complete.
2 Skiff.
We've secured a
Oh,
build
right.
pad.
that thing?
Loaded. I'm here, sir. Spread out, man.
We've lost a build pad.
Armor standing by. Skiff ready.
We've
Pirate
lost a
skiff
build
mobile.
pad.
Armor ready. Avoiding fire. I've got him in my sight. Give me a target.
Speed is not really going to be that useful.
Copy. Your orders.
Secured a landing zone.
Really, guys?
Unit destroyed.
Oh, and here comes the strike breakers.
Roger that.
Right, they're like really good anti-infantry, aren't they? Probably would help if you actually use all of your units.
Unit destroyed. Unit destroyed.
Oh, those are light AV, not AI. It does have AI, but it's also got a lot of 4 light AVs. Okay, that's... He's come in a company of 2. Seems a little excessive.
Unit destroyed. Unit destroyed.
Ready.
Okay,
Our
well,
base is
that's not
under
gonna work.
attack. Unit destroyed.
These things... Do you use anti-vehicle or anti-air to shoot them? I don't actually know.
Reinforcement point contested.
Affirmative. Reporting in.
Spreading out.
Guess I'll try...
We've lost a landing zone.
I don't
Turret
know.
constructing.
Ready to roll. Cannons charged. Weapons ready.
I think we would be better if we got closer. He's gonna hit us regardless.
Ready to roll. Got it.
Construction complete.
Reporting.
Yeah, he's just gonna retreat.
Form up.
We've secured a build pad.
Awaiting.
Unit
Copy.
destroyed. Unit destroyed.
Wow, okay, that's a lot of
Ready for
AV.
action. Affirmative. Roger. Location confirmed. Roger that.
Well, that's not gonna get built, whatever we build there.
I copy. Ready. Moving into position.
Are they seriously not gonna come
Awaiting
over in
orders.
this direction?
We've secured a build
It's a
pad.
handful of infantry, huh? Okay.
Turret
Copy.
constructing.
All right, man. Take cover. I copy. Moving out. Heading out. Reporting.
Pull back to this location. We're gonna try and hold them out
Our
here.
base is under attack.
This seems like something we're not gonna be able to do anything about. Oh, hi. Okay, well, so much for that.
Construction complete.
It seemed a little excessive. No,
Yes, sir.
no, stop.
Yes, Commander. Right away. Spread out, man.
Seems like it's quite capable of engaging it. And this thing doesn't seem to be doing much against it. Black cannon. So I'm going to assume you want AV against this.
Unit destroyed.
Targeting enemy. I'll follow your lead.
Unit destroyed.
No. Target that. You're... Whoop. Up. Nope. Dang it. I grabbed the window.
Ready. Moving ahead. Yes.
Reinforcement
Avoiding
point
fire.
contested.
Barracks destroyed.
There we go. No. That... There we go.
Our base is under attack.
Ready.
We've lost a landing zone.
Okay, so strike breakers have a stupid amount of firepower. Wow. Dang it. No, 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 no. Okay, well. It says medium vehicle, but this must be more analogous to like a heavy tank. Okay,
We can't hold out any longer. All forces, retreat.
weird that they left all of this for last. They usually target this kind of stuff first. Did we get any of them? One strike breaker. Hopefully more than one strike breaker, because I'm pretty sure we got 3 of them.
System.
Though I might be
lost.
mistaken. Those whatever those were, we didn't actually see any of them, so I don't have any idea if they were what I thought they were or not. Okay, let's find out when we're gonna be able to counterattack. And in the meantime,
Over there.
Sasheen cruiser reporting.
wait for next cycle, and once it rolls around, we will get the research going. The Hapes are still at it over here. How? I don't know. You know what I feel like might end up happening with these guys here? Basically the same thing that happened with the Hapes. They're gonna get stuck here. I'm thinking probably Kashyyyk is gonna get cut off. Possibly Bimasari. And then they're not gonna be able to reinforce this area, and then they're gonna get whittled down and continue to attack us. Which is vaguely annoying. How are we looking for this? I'd say it's enough that it's worth sending as a reinforcement now.
Increase the plane.
Sasheen cruiser reporting.
Also, sheesh.
Moving into position.
4 planets in a row. The Empire just crushed through.
Sasheen cruiser reporting.
Really need to do something about that.
Moving.
Okay. Let's get this started. You could argue that we should start this on a different planet that isn't a capital shipyard, but we're not going to be using that really anytime soon. So I think it should be fine.
Sasheen cruiser reporting. Moving there now.
We just realized where some of the planets that Empire has been taken actually are. Deep, deep in the unknown regions. At least that means that they're not in our sort of direction, but sheesh, they're making a lot of progress. You look on the map, they've got a lot of progress over here, up here, and over here, and over here as well. Somebody needs to hit them in the middle and cut all of that off. And I don't think it's going to be us. Oh, they pulled heroes back. Still not enough to warrant attacking. Still too much stuff. I'm concerned that they're going to attack Glom, though. Although fortunately it's not a very lucrative planet. But still, though if they do that, we'll hit them immediately. Cut them off. Hopefully be able to do something about that. Ooh, all sorts of stuff that I don't recognize. Are any of these interdictors? Frigate, space yacht. frigate. Frigate. None of them says interdictor. I'm gonna go for it.
Sasheen cruiser reporting.
It'll be our first time using the prototype.
Let's see what this new gunship can do.
And it gives us a bit of something to do. Hey look, Bimasari. It was cut off. What do you know? You know, it occurs to me. I'd kind of actually like to capture cut some of these. Problem is, if we wait too long, there's not going to be anything left to capture. Also, all of these are quite fragile, it looks like. Or if not fragile, they're low pop cap, so it would be hard to keep them alive. That would probably be tricky. Still, if I'd thought of that before, if by chance those other two hut planets hang around long enough for us to get to them, I might do that.
We've located the enemy.
Now, we're not really at the sort of point where I'm feeling financially stable enough to try something with
On the double, my liege.
the boarding shuttles like a lot. I would make an exception if we had an Altor nearby, but barring that, I don't think it's a particularly good idea, but at some point, it'd be nice. Yeah, so these are all like vaguely dreadnought sized, as you can tell by the dreadnought nearby. Neat. I thought these things were bigger. It does say battle cruiser. Then again, I suppose this does say dreadnought. That's not actually what I wanted.
Command?
Go ahead and just roll
On the
on
double, my
forward.
liege.
No point hanging around. Cool. Why is the camera shaking around so much? That's weird. Look at that. What's up with that? I think it always does that a little bit, but that seems more than usual. Like, no, that definitely feels more than usual. That's weird. Huh.
Frigate standing by.
Would love to build more of these things. These things are cool. Basically a Mon Calamari version of a strike cruiser. Like, that's neat. Plus it's got the powered shields. Yeah, that's not bad. Doesn't have the most firepower, but with the tank, that'd be nice to have. So what all are these things, actually? Like, what do they do? What are you? Barabula frigate. Heavy turbo lasers, assault concussion missile. Interesting. Cossack. This is medium turbos, light dual lasers, so it's got a bit of anti-fighter. What is that? Oh, that's a, Crusader. Mandalorian. Heavy dual rapid laser cannons, light rapid laser cannons. So that's quite good as a anti-fighter. Oh, it even says in the description, it is very effective at anti-fighter duties. Yeah. Interesting. And then these are regular Carracks. Yeah. They're not the heavy ion variant. Already took a look at that. What about you? Medium turbo lasers, light rapid lasers, concussion missiles. Interesting. And then we've got space yacht, light turbo lasers, light ion cannons. Okay. That punches pretty well. Lubrician frigate. 6 light quad rapid laser cannons. Whoa. Okay, that's pretty substantial. And then we've got these guys, which is medium turbos, light turbos, medium lasers. Okay, interesting. These things are remarkably fast. Probably a little too fast considering, you know,